The Best of Reddit, November 21, 2019. Politics: if Pompeo doesn't testify, he should be impeached. Top comment: Mike Pompeo is a fracking traitor. World News: major Swedish party calls for banning circumcision in the country. Top comment: banning child circumcision, adults would still be free to cut up their own dicks as much as they want. All these people crying about banning circumcision are just upset at the thought of not being able to force it upon defenseless children anymore. Science: depressive symptoms among U.S. teens have rapidly increased at unprecedented rates since 2012, new research shows. The large, nationally representative cohort study found no evidence that the birth years of teens played a role. Top comment: why since 2012? Is that when there was an increase in fear-mongering or something? News: illegal immigrant arrested in deadly Oregon crash fled to Mexico after jail didn't honor ICE hold request. Top comment: as a Latino I've been interviewed by local news here in NYC and this is an issue I always raise, aside from drain on social resources and displacing jobs for legal immigrants. They can escape and can't be tracked down. Fake IDs and social security numbers are sold on the streets where they live. I've been offered social security numbers twice this month. Life pro tips: if you walk or let your dog out at night, consider getting him a LED collar, harness, and/or leash. Top comment: I've tried a few collars and didn't like them. Then I tried a regular human headlamp. Angle it so it's like a headlight for the dog and they can see in front of them. Way better than the collars. Life pro tips: analyze how you spent your time and money, and cross-reference that with your priorities and goals. Top comment: funny, I was just thinking of this earlier today. World News: what happened was a massacre, grief and rage in Bolivia after day of deadly violence. World News. Top comment: subtitle: BBC interview with Morales about the coup and US involvement. Quote of the interview: there aren't coups in the US because there's no US embassy in the US. World News: UK blasts Chinese torture of Hong Kong consulate worker. Top comment: blasts, so did the shockwave shook China? Science: skipping breakfast linked to lower GCSE grades. Top comment: I'd love to see a trial on adults and its impact on the intermittent fasting cohort. News: Homeland Security Department sued for allegedly tracking and interrogating journalists. Top comment: Technology: new NASA study finds long-haul danger for astronauts, blood flow in reverse. Top comment: meh, just do a partial blood transfusion with some Aussie blood and you're good to go. Technology: this is how Elon Musk can fix the damage his Starlink satellites are causing to astronomy. Top comment: what can the average dark sky-loving, backyard astronomer do? That they didn't use a coating on the satellites to lower the albedo is reprehensible to me. Science: U.S. study finds association between outbreaks of vaccine-preventable diseases and proposed laws to limit vaccine exemptions. Top comment: anti-vaxxers are a threat to public health. They should be banned from all public places. Unpopular opinion: there is a very thin line between empowering a group and supremacist rhetoric, and a lot of people are starting to forget that. Top comment: there's nothing supremacist about "it's okay to be white" other than the fact that it is designed to trigger SJWs and cause them to self-expose their hatred and ridiculous mental masturbation over race issues. Politics: Kamala Harris rips into Tulsi Gabbard for being an Assad apologist and Fox News regular who criticizes her own party. Top comment: Gabbard also said, our Democratic Party, unfortunately, is not the party that is of by and for the people. That particularly remark was tweeted out alongside a 100 emoji, by the official Trump War Room Twitter account linked to the president's re-election campaign. Politics: Facebook Breitbart partnership under fire in wake of new Stephen Miller emails. Top comment: Facebook will, at most, put out a statement about how inclusiveness is important to the business without addressing anything. Shower thoughts: spelling bees are only common in English-speaking countries because English violates every phonetic rule in some way. Top comment: they do these and un concours national de dictation in France as well. The language of silent letters and smooshed together words. Where does one word stop and the next begin? Le dictée. Politics, Donald Trump's no quid pro quo defense is crushed. The GOP didn't get the memo. Top comment, does anyone believe that Trump just magically started using the phrase quid pro quo the day or two after he has learned that he is being investigated for that very thing? It's akin to learning you are going to be arrested for killing your wife, and every conversation you have on the phone you say, by the way, I didn't kill my wife. News, EverQuest and Pantheon developer Brad McQuaid has died. Top comment, always wished I had been able to play EQ from the start. News, Arizona border activist Scott Warren found not guilty of hiding migrants. Top comment, what a shitty world we live in that people get arrested and charged with crimes related to feeding the poor or giving water to the thirsty. Politics, Sondland says Pence knew about concerns over the hold on military aid to Ukraine. Top comment, Sondland reveals that Pence is a fracking liar. Unethical life pro tips, you request, unlocking ENOTES answers. Top comment, same they changed the whole thing so I'm not sure if it's even possible. Politics, ex-Republican Justin Amash says there's not a jury in country that wouldn't indict Trump based on impeachment testimony so far. Top comment, except the Senate Republicans. They will continue to use excuses, it's an election year, so let the voters decide what he did was bad, but not impeachment bad. Hillary Clinton and many more. News, radar finds 145 graves buried beneath King High School in Tampa. Top comment, alt link, it was a cemetery before it was a school. Sounds like a Poltergeist reboot to me. Till that playing board games with children can raise their IQ. For 60 minutes a day, twice per week, researchers played logic games, like QWIRKLE, with 7 to 9 year-old children. 8 weeks later, the children increased their IQ test scores by 10 points on average. Top comment, very interesting, thanks for sharing. Even without IQ increase, spending time with your child like this is hugely beneficial, so no reason not to do it. Unpopular opinion, you don't need to talk to people every day or week to maintain a friendship. Top comment, it's like the short and long-term relationship bars on Sims. I think everyone has different thresholds. Technology, 5 senators join the fight to learn just how bad Ring really is. Top comment. Shower thoughts, school seems to be more about preparing kids for the next big test than actually teaching them something. Top comment, you can and should review that information yourself. School is a good jumping off point, but it shouldn't be viewed as a complete and total education. World news, Chinese infiltration of US labs caught science agencies off guard. Top comment, so China was caught spying? Shock face. Technology, Internet world despairs as non-profit, org sold for $$ to private equity firm, price caps axed. Top comment, is this joke? Or not? Not The Onion, this is the handwritten statement Trump read from moments ago. Top comment, Zelensky. Facepalm, Life pro tips, if you need to go somewhere soon and not sure if you'd have time doing other stuff as well, first finish getting ready. Make it so that when you need to leave you can do so immediately. Top comment, like I always say, apparently common sense isn't so common anymore. Shower thoughts, people that pay for cryonics, having the body frozen hoping that they can one day be thawed out, are making an assumption that they will be wanted or have any useful skills in the future. Most people alive 200 years ago wouldn't even cut it at McDonald's today. Top comment, this implies that in 200 years someone's value will still be measured by the usefulness to the labor market. Science, a recent fMRI study of patients with one brain hemisphere removed found evidence of increases in connectivity between intrahemispheric brain regions, suggesting that even atypical brain anatomy can support normal cognitive functioning. Top comment, removed. Not The Onion, Ukraine widens probe against Burisma founder to embezzlement of state funds, Reuters. Top comment, Ukraine widens probe Science, a soft skin, made from silicone could let the wearer feel objects in virtual reality. In a paper in Nature Today, researchers describe creating a multi-layered material incorporating a chip, sensors, and actuators that let the wearer feel mechanical vibrations through the skin. Top comment, so we're gonna put it on our dicks, right? Not The Onion, Rupert Murdoch says, there are no climate change deniers around News Corp. Top comment, of course there aren't. Climate change is undeniable at this point. The thing they deny is human involvement. Technology, Google hires firm known for anti-union efforts. Top comment, maybe if those companies began acting in the best interests of their employees rather than the shareholders, they wouldn't have to attempt a unionization. World News, Chinese troops that cleaned up roadblocks in Hong Kong were from top counter-terrorism brigade. Top comment, West gotta take back manufacturing, so we can cut these evil cunts off. Unpopular opinion, hot chocolate is good in the summer and ice cream is good in the winter. Top comment, you're a spicy freak op, and I love you for it. Life pro tips, practice what you would say if you had somebody important's ear for 30 seconds. You probably will someday. Top comment, sorry but this LPT actually sucks. I'm going to talk to my audience and not practice a generic spiel or pitch. Most of life is how you react, and if you need to deliver an ingenious script when you meet this cryptic, mysterious important person, then it's not going to work out for you. World News, Trump considering withdrawing up to 4,000 U.S. troops from South Korea, report. Top comment, sure, he made Putin happy, now it's time to make Kim happy. News, dance teacher pleads guilty to exposing teen boy to HIV. Top comment, Connor has 2 other cases pending involving sexual partners ages 17 and 24. The guy is a predator. Shower thoughts, if humans had evolved with a larger lung capacity, ACCPETABLE sentence lengths and the spacing between full stops would also probably be much bigger. Top comment, thought structure might have more to do with it than lung capacity. Science, researchers have for the first time demonstrated a link between eating breakfast and GCSE performance for secondary school students in the UK. Students who said they rarely ate breakfast achieved nearly 2 grades lower than those who rarely missed their morning meal. Top comment, yeah, but is it the breakfast itself that is responsible for the difference, or is the fact that they're eating breakfast related to something along the lines of having better or wealthier parents, which itself affects education? Technology, Amnesty International, Facebook and Google's pervasive surveillance poses an unprecedented danger to human rights. Top comment, go Mozilla Firefox. Technology, Chinese state media runs Facebook AD with Bill Gates talking about how great China is doing. Top comment, Microsoft working Chinese military. Science, ancient snakes had limbs for 70 million years and they were big-bodied and big-mouthed. Top comment, the past was a terrifying place. Politics, Alex Vindman lawyer calls on Fox News to retract segment alleging espionage. Top comment, decorated Purple Heart soldier who has served for decades versus faux news scumbags and GOP members who have literally never served a day in their lives. I think I'll believe the soldier. It's a shame faux news is trying to harm him with slander. News, parents win right to prayer-free alternative to religious assemblies. Top comment, the Department for Education stressed that the settlement was only between the parents and this school, and that it had no implications for schools across England. Which is why they shouldn't have taken a settlement and should have gone to court. Politics, WH tried to read SONDLAND testimony ahead of hearing but was denied. Top comment, yeah, like frack off. Science, solar bridges the political divide. A study released by Nature Energy has found that residential solar installations are dispersed nearly equivalently among Democrats and Republicans, and that solar households are more politically active than the generation naked neighbors. Top comment, it's not an issue of politics, it's a matter of money. If solar is fiscally advantageous, then any smart and capable person would make the purchase. I do not understand how binary politics is supposed to define one's opinion of solar or clean energy. In the long run, the costs had to come down and the efficiency had to come up before adoption could happen broadly. Not The Onion, Swalwell on flatulence allegation, total exoneration. Top comment, this is one of the stupidest things I've ever read. Technology, cold fusion, Japan takes the lead, MENAFN.com. Top comment, the ratio of words to relevant details in that article is too damn high. News, ex-Baltimore Mayor Catherine Pugh indicted on federal charges. Top comment, Sir Trump was right to condemn this place for its corrupt and ineffectual government. Unpopular Opinion, Don't Stop Me Now, is a superior Queen song to Bohemian Rhapsody. Top comment, both are dangerous to play while driving. Politics, Schiff accuses Trump, Pompeo of concerted effort to obstruct impeachment inquiry. Top comment, the best part is that Pence is now implicated. It looks like he lied about knowing what was going on and we have sworn testimony to back this up. Politics, after Vindman's testimony, Army now providing security to him and family. Top comment, the idea that a military man with years of distinguished service has to defend his patriotism to people defending Bonespur deferment Donnie is a joke. It shows how craven Trump is. He will throw anyone under the bus. Tupac Amaru Shakur, 2PAC, was named after Tupac Amaru II, March 10, 1738 to May 18, 1781, a mythical figure in the Peruvian struggle for independence and indigenous rights movement, as well as an inspiration to myriad causes in Spanish America and beyond. Top comment, legendary figure not mythic. Mythic implies he was not a real person. Politics, Reddit warns Trump supporters against systematic harassment of potential whistleblower. Top comment, the whistleblower. The person whose statement has been corroborated, what, by 7 different people? The whistleblower is pointless now. Going after them is purely vindictive and punitive. Futurology, the global internet is disintegrating. What comes next? Top comment, bullshit headline. Actual article content, Russia and China really want to control the internet, but they can't. Unethical life pro tips, during your morning commute, to save time, try and go through as many school zones as possible and speed through them. You can save a ton of time doing 60 in a 20. Top comment, I think you're looking for, shitty life pro tips. Till in 1956, the American Legion Hall in Roanoke, Virginia spontaneously desegregated during a Fats Domino concert, where approximately 2,000 whites, crowded on an undersized balcony, migrated to the main, blacks-only, dance floor. Top comment, funny how quickly people oppose racial discrimination when they find themselves on the business end of it. Also, probably the most rock and roll thing ever to happen. World News, prominent Malta businessman Jorgen Fenech arrested on his yacht while trying to leave country's water. He is suspected of being connected to the murder of Daphne Caruana Galizia, a Panama Papers journalist murdered by car bomb in Malta in 2017. Top comment, the Panama Papers? People actually remember those? Funny how a report that implicates rich and powerful people in illegal and immoral conduct just ended up being swept under the rug after someone died. That situation kinda feels familiar. P.S. Epstein didn't kill himself. That Liberia, Myanmar and the United States of America are the only 3 countries not using the metric system. Top comment, the UK still uses miles and gallons as well. World News, Tuvalu rejects China offer to build islands and retains ties with Taiwan. Top comment, Taiwan has given a lot of aid to Tuvalu, and I know of some Tuvaluans who studied at university in Taiwan. I guess there's some agreement between them. They're much better off with Taiwan than the exploitative Chinese debt trap. Well done Tuvalu. It says a lot when such a tiny country has more backbone than many larger, developed countries. Thanks for watching, listening. Don't forget to subscribe.